Hi everyone. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the Unit 3 sort of main goal to give you an overview of what we're doing in Unit 3. To do that, I'm just going to look through the assignments. I'm going to start with the major summative assignment, which is down here. So the big essay that you're writing in this unit is a summary and response essay. In this summary response essay, I'm going to ask you to write an ideological response to the article that we have chosen. In this case, for reading 2. So the reading 2 article, you're going to make that the primary focus of your essay, and you're going to write an ideological response to it. An ideological response just means that you're going to be responding to the ideas. Do you agree or disagree with the author's main claim? Do you agree or disagree with some of the author's smaller points? Is there anything in the article that you don't think is right? You're also going to be incorporating the additional source we found in Unit 2 on the databases on the same topic, Reading 3. The purpose of incorporating this reading is to kind of give you a chance to show other perspectives on the topic and explain how you feel about the other perspective in comparison. So for instance, if you find an article about the same topic that you find on your own in the databases, the one that you found for Unit 2, and you think that that article is saying something that you agree with more than the author of our original Article 2, Reading 2, then you will use that experience to explain, actually, I tend to agree with this author from the source that you found on the databases. So we're using this other article as a point of comparison to look at the different approaches people have to the topics and in order to let you sort out sort of how you feel about this topic and what the authors are arguing about it specifically. So what we're doing is digging into the topic. That's why we found 2 articles, and we're going to use them to sort of compare and get an idea of how you feel. And that is going to be the major assignment. You will write a summary of Article 2, the reading 2, and then you will respond to whether or not you agree or disagree with the major claim. And then you'll choose a couple other minor points that you may agree or disagree with in the article. And then you'll talk a little bit about how your perception of the topic is shifted and where you agree more once you've read another source, reading 3 on the topic. That's basically what we're going to be doing and what we're gearing up to. If you're thinking that sounds complicated, it is a complicated paper, which is why we're breaking it down into steps. If you go back in the very beginning, our first task is to make sure that you understand the argument that's being put forward in that reading. In the first reading, our primary focus, reading 2, the first thing we're going to do is do an argument breakdown that makes sure that you understand, and this worksheet will show me whether or not you understand the author's main claim about the topic, because that's really important before you respond to it. The next step will be to create a thesis and outline planner, including your summary. And then you'll do a progress check, which is a draft. And then you'll turn the summary response essay in. And along the way, we'll talk about creating strong summaries and working through the process of coming up with ideas to generate for an ideological response. But that is an overview of the major assignments we're doing in here and what the end goal is.